Om Acupuncture and Ayurveda. Dear friends, Namaskars, Harihi Om. We have all heard that acupuncture is a Chinese contribution to the world. Is there no contribution from Ayurveda towards this? There is. What Ayurveda used to do was practice a similar technique for bloodletting. Let's not be shocked when we hear the word bloodletting. Most of us do not know that the Chinese practiced bloodletting acupuncture and not just acupuncture. You may Google and find out articles about this. Bloodletting acupuncture. The West only knows about acupuncture and not about bloodletting acupuncture. In any case, bloodletting or venesection is practiced even today. Maybe you also have donated blood. That's a form of bloodletting. So bloodletting is or was a good treatment for various ailments until we had antibiotics, etc. In any case, Ayurveda also had its own form of acupuncture and bloodletting. What did Ayurveda say about acupuncture? Ayurveda, since the very beginning, has promoted venesection of some form or the other in case of certain particular diseases, not always. Let's remember one thing. Sushruta and Charaka both mention that this venesection or bloodletting is not an absolute necessity. Sushruta and Charaka over 6,000 years ago have chapters dedicated to venesection or bloodletting. Sushruta clearly mentions who are eligible candidates for venesection or bloodletting, what should be done, what precautions are to be taken, how the patient has to be observed during, before and after the procedure. Everything is detailed out. He also mentions what sort of leeches are to be used, if at all they are to be used. And we must remember that leeches are used even today for bloodletting. There are certain diseases, according to doctors, which require venesection or bloodletting even now. One of them is hemochromatosis, where there is a lot of iron in blood, and then polycythemia, where red blood cells are more. According to great doctors, venesection has to be done to let out blood. They say that a maximum of 450 or 500 cc of blood is let out. Exactly the same thing as Sushruta and Charaka mention. They mention that 600 cc is the maximum limit of bloodletting. When Sushruta, Charaka, Vagbhata and others speak of bloodletting, they also mention acupuncture places or positions. Here is a list given about the particular points where puncturing or pinpricking have to be done. Shironetra rogeshu lalatyam उपनास्याम अपाम्याम व कर्णरोगेषु परितः कर्णौ नासारोगेषु नासाग्रे प्रतिश्यायेतु नासाललाटस्थाः मुखरोगेषु जिह्वोष्ठहनुतालुगाः अपस्मारे हनुसन्धिमध्यगाः and so on. So there is a long list, the exact points where pin has to be pricked. According to Sushruta, according to Vagbhata and others, particular care has to be taken before doing this. Sushruta even advises a hot soup to be given to the patient before the treatment is begun. In venesection, Sushruta and others chose veins. In order to make the veins prominent, as they do today, they used to tie tourniquets. Sushruta mentions tourniquets very clearly, how to tie, where to tie and so on. Everything is as it is done today. So acupuncture of some sort was practiced by Ayurvedikas long ago. Along with that, venesection was also practiced. Bloodletting of some sort is practiced even today by doctors. So therefore it's not something bad. In any case, in those days, what the Chinese did and what the Chinese contributed to the world may be a great thing, but earlier than that, Hindus practiced acupressure or acupuncture. Along with that, bloodletting also, so as to keep the patient alive, healthy, strong and sound. So dear friends, your ancestors were extremely great. Over 10,000 years ago, these ancient Hindus understood the value of blood, bloodletting and so on. Even today, you donate blood and it is not at all considered to be harmful. So therefore, those ancient masters were no ordinary people. They too were scientists. Let us respect them with great devotion. Please be proud of them. Remember them with gratitude always. Thank you very much. Hari Om Tat Sat. Jai Ma Sharada. Namaskars.